TNA Women's Knockout Championship is on the line as Christy Hemme challenges Awesome Kong.
Title match number 2 this evening. And final resolution is for the TNA Knockout Championship. And we're going to break it down for you with the knockout tail of the tape. Here's the bullet points previewing the match. Since regaining their title, champion Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed have begged management line up stiff competition. 3 months of intense training with AJ Styles, Christy Hemme feels she's ready to once again test the champ. Tracy Brooks tried to talk sense into Hemme, but after she defeated Saeed, then pinned Kong in a tag match on Impact, Knockout Law agrees. Christy up to the challenge. Tonight, she gets her chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue final resolution with a TNA Women's Knockout Championship match. Scheduled for one fall, introducing first, accompanied by Raisha Saeed and Rockin. She stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 3/8 pounds, and is the TNA Women's Knockout Champion. She is Awesome Kong!
We've often referred to her as the most dominant figure, the most dominant force in the TNA Knockout division. Video package details her as the most fearsome female ever. Awesome Kong brings the championship belt to the ring, but she also brings a little bit of help at ringside, like she needs that. Not only Raisha Saeed, but also Rockin in her corner.
It's one of the most intimidating things that you've ever seen, the three of them standing together, and I just don't know how Christy Hemme is going to come out of this thing alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce her opponent, a man who has dedicated 19 years of service to this country, representing the U.S. Army with 2 tours of duty in Iraq. Please welcome Orlando, Florida's own Staff Sergeant Leslie Mincer.
I gotta tell you, I absolutely love this initiative by TNA. We've seen it on pay-per-views for the past couple of months. The opportunity to get members of the U.S. military involved here at TNA. Listen to the reaction that he gets from the TNA fans.
You know, we're so involved in our world that we just forget what these guys are doing overseas for us and do whatever they can to keep this country safe. And it's just a great feeling to have this here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our next challenger from Los Angeles, California, Christy Hemme!
Boy, you said it. You're not exactly sure you know how she's going to get out of here alive. You got to give her credit. You got to give her props. The commitment that she's made, the months that she spent training, and you've seen it, I've seen it. Hours gone before the event. She's been in this 6-sided ring with the phenomenal AJ Styles. And really, who better when you're looking at someone who's going to go into a match with a size disadvantage like Christy Hemme is than to feed off of the phenomenal AJ Styles to use his vast education.
Well, I admit training with AJ Styles is a good thing, but I don't care if she channels Lou Thez. I don't think she's going to have a chance in that ring with Awesome Kong. I mean, I'm rooting for her. I mean, I can't help but root for her. She's just got that spark that you love. She's just got that energy, and she's worked so hard and trained so hard. But Awesome Kong is just the baddest female wrestler in the history of this business. I mean, you can look at tapes of other people and you just don't see anything like this woman. But I'll tell you what, sometimes the right magic can happen. We've heard Mick Foley talk about that, and the right magic can happen at the right time, and maybe that'll happen for Christy Hemme tonight.
I mean, it wasn't a singles match, but you talk about the magical finish on Impact with her actually defeating Awesome Kong leading into this match. That has to help the confidence level of Christy Hemme so much going into this title bout against Awesome Kong.
Well, I mean, you saw her just do a drop kick on Awesome Kong, and I mean, Awesome Kong didn't budge a millimeter. And then, oh, good move though. Now that's what she's going to have to do. Use Kong's weight against her if that's possible. Look at her go up to the top rope.
Boy, kind of early to go high risk, but you can't really argue about how successful it was. Cross-body block by Hemme off the top, and now you got the fans believing that Hemme can do it. Look at this. Oh, she went for the kick, but she just got caught. Oh, God.
God, I'll tell you what, she was an inch away from having her head busted open on concrete. But that look on Rockin and Raisha Saeed's face, I don't know if you see Raisha Saeed's eyes, but they told the story. That look of what did just happen here? Did Christy Hemme just do that cross body block off the top? But how about Kong stopped it that quick and then puts her head in the steps?
Yeah, when I see a move like that, I think back to Knockout Law, Tracy Brooks, the recent edition of Impact. She tried to convince Christy go a different direction, but Hemme wouldn't have it any other way, deciding that she's got to face this kind of a challenge head on, and that's why she's in the role. Why? Because she also beat Raisha Saeed in an Impact match.
I'll tell you what, though, and again, if she survives this, the experience that she's going to gain, I mean, let's face it, the next person she's in the ring with is not going to be near as intimidating as what she's dealing with, and that's how you get better, and that's how you plan, and that's how you work. We saw Taylor Wilde out of nowhere. She just had something about her that Awesome Kong couldn't figure out. Christy Hemme has got to find that same thing, that spark, something that Awesome Kong doesn't see coming, and she's got to use it. Now, she may have to put up with a lot of pain.
Wow.
Ooh, wicked shot of the spine right there. A lot of pain, but you know what? She's showing a lot of heart, and I'll tell you something, you're impressed with her. You have to be.
Boy, she just had her throttled with that double-barreled choke. Drove her right down, now putting that near 300 pounds right across the chest and the throat of Hemme. Gonna pick her up by the hair and bring her back out towards the center of the ring and continue this beating. Look out, gonna take her up to her shoulders now.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
Look at this.
Oh, no. I can't even watch that. Holy cow.
It's almost like the foot of Christy Hemme is wrapped around it and meeting the back of her head.
Man, oh, man. That's just a vicious move by Awesome Kong. Just taking the head and the feet and putting them in directions they're not intended to go. But and another thing about Christy Hemme, it's not only Kong you got to contend with. You know, Rockin and Raisha Saeed are outside the ring. Oh, look at her, though. Look at her.
Good quick move. That's one way. She steps right up on the ropes, and that way she's got her leg level with the head of Kong. Catches her with a couple of kicks, and then jumps on her back and going to try and wear her down with a sleeper.
Man, I'll tell you what, I mean, you just got to fall in love with Christy Hemme right here. She just doesn't give up. Kong trying to figure out, she's like a pesky little wasp that she can't get rid of, you know? She won't leave. Nice kick.
Yeah, perfect counter by sending her back into the corner, but Christy fights back out of the corner, puts the boots repeatedly into the chest of Kong. Kong right back at her, and Hemme out of the corner, going to try for a DDT, and got it! She caught her with the DDT.
I'll tell you what, she was able to get just enough momentum. She's going to go for that FFG. She's going to try to end it right here. You know she wants to. She's got the leg. She's hit it. Can she finish it? 1, 2. All right, Raisha Saeed pulls her right out. Not going to let it happen. Swings and misses, and now she's got to contend with that. Look at him fighting outside the ring.
Flying fire crotch guillotine almost gave Hemme the upset win, and now Raisha Saeed, you're right, getting involved, and Hemme fighting back, and come on. It's not enough that you got to face Awesome Kong, the most dominant female ever. Now you've got to take on Saeed and Rockin as well.
Oh, they're beating her up, letting her have it.
Come on, Andrew. How much of this can you let go on, Andrew?
You got to make the decision here as the two of them have just beat her up outside. Well, I'll tell you what, though, he knows how important.
She's just so gutsy.
Come on. That's it.
Oh, she just dropped her.
I'll tell you what, obviously Rockin and Raisha Saeed saw something that happened to Kong. They realized Kong was done. They realized that FMG was going to take her out, and they couldn't allow it to happen, knowing that the title wouldn't switch on the DQ, and they were able to get what they wanted. And now Kong's got her senses back.
Referee has disqualified the champion. Yes, Kong retains that knockout title belt, but what an effort here by Christy Hemme. But now this beatdown continues, and Christy fighting for her life.
I mean, you feel so bad for her because she was doing the unthinkable. It started with those kicks to the head when she got up to those ropes and put those shots, and she rang Kong's bell, and she knew it. And went after. Now Kong realizes she's been embarrassed by Christy Hemme, and she wants to kill her.
Yeah, we saw the ultimate panic set in from Raisha Saeed and Rockin because they saw Awesome Kong on the verge of losing the title, and Hemme, she just won't give up.
Unbelievable. Holy cow. I mean, she knows she just got cheated out of a title. And now you can look at this. This battle won't stop. Now, normally I'd say stop it, but this is kind of fun. I mean, Hemme's just not giving up. Look at her still kicking. Man, you got to admire that. Both these two trying to get the last shot in. Like it's some kind of a moral victory.
Consensus opinion of the crowd here in Final Resolution is to turn them loose and let them fight again.
I'll tell you what, though. Rockin, Raisha Saeed, especially Raisha Saeed, she realized that 3 count was coming. It was that was good. How do you regroup from that? Look at it.
Here we go again. Oh, they get their wish. Awesome Kong, Christy, Hemme being pulled apart. Boy, security really got their hands full tonight here at Final Resolution. Kong remains champion because of the disqualification. We're going to send it to JB. He's standing by with the Olympic gold medalist Kurt